You are listening to the best in spoken word poetry on the Poets and Poetry radio show.
My name is Marcus Indelible, and this one is called Man in the Mirror. We all know this saying, to be treated like an animal. But why does that even exist? Why should we treat them so much less than ourselves they end up extinct? To live like an animal is supposed to imply to live in circumstances less than humane. Deprived of primary needs, suffering, forced to live in pain. Behaving like an animal, uncivilized, to let your primal instincts rule. So when we compare ourselves to animals, it is us looking the fool. As we are supposed to be, the superior intelligent creatures, however it's us failing. As we create the devastation of Mother Nature and her treasures, the climate change and global warming. Humankind as a collective, too successfully self-destructive. I wonder every day if anyone ever wonders how our kids will have to live. So when we are ready to accept, we really need to change our approach and our behavior. Stop pointing fingers at each other. Go ahead and make that change. Start with the man in the mirror.
This is the Poets and Poetry radio show every Monday with your host Sinclair Farrell. That's me. Today I'm joined by my guest, a recording artist all the way from Scotland, Marcus Indelible. Earlier we played in the show Two Kings, a track by yourself. Yes. How easy was it for you to write that, and what inspired you to write something like that?
Well, obviously the event itself, I mean, as soon as the Parisian attacks happened, obviously this is a very serious and dreadful thing, obviously, and that is, I think, for a lot of people enough already to at least have to say something about it, and the reaction of France on that, by tit for tat, just flying off straight away with those 20 bombs on Raqqa. That was just what did it for me. As soon as I heard that, I got quite serious, and I just needed to put it on paper.
Okay. So you've collaborated with an artist here from London, and you also collaborated with artists from America, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So how did the process begin of you starting to collaborate with artists from different parts of the world?
Well, the moment it actually all started with the first time I got published. I just decided, because one of the subjects I write about is technology and the negative sides of that, and obviously the only way for me to reach the people who probably use it in a negative manner was by using social media myself. And as soon as I'd done that, within what was it, about 2 months, suddenly I got approached regarding a poem that a magazine wanted to publish. From there on, it started rolling really. Like 2 months later, somebody from a radio station in the States contacted me to do some spoken word, and that's how it started growing. And
was that like sending a track over to be played on the show?
I sent him just some plain words, and he mixed some music on it, and he had that.
So what about the artists over here in London that you've collaborated with?
A wicked artist, up and coming superstar. I think obviously he has his own show himself.
Every Monday 6 to 8 p.m. on Don't City Radio.
And
shout out to Minkles as well.
Yeah, big up. We got talking over social media, and he's very open for collaborations. First of all, anyways, and as soon as we got talking, he mentioned this beat that he got from a guy in the States. He just said, look, I'll do something with it, and I'll send it over to you, leave a verse open and see if you want to do something with it. And it was actually the first time I was going to do something like that. I've never done anything like that before, but I just jumped on it, and I'm very happy with the result, and I just only want to create more really.
So how much do you like collaborating with other artists, and how important is it for you to do so?
I love collaborating. This is probably my favorite thing. I mean, it's a great thing. It starts with the core, your feelings on paper. But in my opinion, the only way you can really make that bigger is by sharing that with other people, by building on top of each other's energy, and it really is my.
So you just mentioned a movie which inspired you to write. What else inspires you as well?
Well, Generally, it is just social issues and life itself, really.
Yeah.
Life itself, and humanity and how humanity goes about certain things and the things that we as humans don't do well.
Yeah.
So that's probably.
So what would you say those are? Those things, terms of the many things that humans don't do well.
Well, obviously, how we go about Mother Nature.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things, and that is also for me a thing that I can keep writing about. And I've written many things about.
So you're passionate about life, the earth, nature as well.
Yeah, because it's the roots, I mean, it's the roots and.
It's the root of existence, of course.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what indeed where all life starts, and I feel like, obviously the way we go about Mother Nature and just in many ways just seem to not care and throw it away. If you do that with one of the most important things, or actually in a way the most important thing, those people or those people with those moments, if they can do it with that, they can do it with a lot of things, and you see that happening with each other and how they project their lives and.
Okay.
From Jamaica, America, for.
We just played a collaboration. I was gonna ask, can we expect any more collaborations from you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Collaborating is one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Just building on top of each other's energy, and in that way, you have just so many ways of actually creating something that you wouldn't be able to do yourself.
Creating something bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And right now I'm working on a collaboration with a Jamaican artist from the States, and it's going to be a remix of one of his tunes.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about it for now, but then there is another collaboration in the pipeline with an electropop artist.
Okay.
And I definitely want to find more ways of collaborating writing together as well. Yes.
Okay. So where can people find more of your work?
First of all, on my website, marcusindelible.com, and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all on Marcus Indelible.
Okay. Okay, so when can we expect you next back in London? Any future dates? Any plans?
To be honest, it's been a long time that I've been in London.
Yeah.
Years.
Okay.
So, and obviously this time...
It's been a good experience?
Yes.
Overall? Okay,
yes, absolutely,
that's great.
Absolutely. Especially because there were so many things, so many possibilities so many things to see and do and people to meet. I haven't even come round to do half of it. Yeah. So there's definitely going to be a date that I'll be back, and hopefully very soon.
Okay. So you're leaving tonight?
No, tomorrow.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Tomorrow.
So safe journey back, and thank you very much for coming on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks very much for having me, Sinclair.
All the best for the future.
Thank you.
This has been the Poets and Poets.
This is the Poets and Poetry Radio Show, every Monday on Power Extra.
On Power Extra London. This is your hit music station.